100% win rate.
Tinker. Woo! Okay, so in all my recent ranked games, you know, trying to get my way to, what, 14k, whatever it is, it's depressing, it's rough, it's horrible. And you know what's making it worse?
What? This guy.
It's one of those lanes where, yes, you're a Razer into a melee hero, but MOUZ has this spear to kind of displace you and send you back when you static link. So quite a lot of the focus is going to be onto this techies to try to get riddies to pump the damage forward. But when you step forward like this, you do get jumped by a big blast from the techies. Got the juice very low, but non-class, the first to fall is Triple S. Will pick up the trade on one. He's got a spear in a couple of seconds as well, so a double kill incoming. No, the fairy fire from riddies barely keeps him alive. Just a cold feet and some more harassment here. But so far, this is Navi kind of twisting the screw and saying, hey, we're ramping up the tempo. We're making every lane uncomfortable for you.
Yeah, and Ducalis may have stepped a little bit too far forward. He was going over to check the healing Lotus, but it was already claimed.
All right, he's in big trouble there. Dead, and that leaves Satanic alone, still at 200 health. With Salve coming on Courier, he should be, you know, okay for the meanwhile.
Truly do.
Well, anyway, there's a dire sentry in that camp, and I think it got cleared out by the Ember Spirit, just leaving the Ancients now that are stacked up for Tinker to come and clear.
Ancients are the big, important thing, though. Right. I think we'll get a lot from it.
And there's Triple S, going to go for the TP. Cold feet, it snaps. That's caught him out, so MOUZ now getting pummeled by the Xayah. Third Spirit and finished by Got the Juice.
Nice to see AA again. You know, it's so long since I saw AA in a high-level game in general.
The Wisdom Shrines, the contesting, continuing to play aggressively over towards these Ancients where Tinker is trying to farm through them. Paravision kind of getting stuck in the mud over here, looking to defend their Tinker, but that leaves the Shadow Shaman exposed. The aggression from Navi just keeps on coming as Satanic looks to return fire. Niku will remnant away while Xayah, he's got 5 stick and a roll in a moment. No TP scroll, but it looks like he's gapped them.
The Echo Slash was off the mark. Satanic didn't hit him.
Satanic back down to bottom lane, trying to deal with PMA and his Helm creep. So now we'll start to see that process continue for the Centaur to flourish with the dragging of waves, while the dives in this mid lane is relentless from Navi, finding another kill there with 9 class falling. The panel yourself say he's going to be the conductor, the dictator, the guy who takes over the game.
A go down bottom, they want to catch Satanic. Rasta behind him, can he help him?
They missed the roll, but Stampede is there to gap close. Satanic going to try and weasel his way out of this one, but he's a bird, not a weasel. Ice Blast connects nicely. Xayah gets the kill as the Shadow Shaman's going to get annihilated.
And there's that value from the AA. First ulti, really.
Tinker's come in here to try and make a meal out of this one. 9 class here on the right-hand side, and Triple S looking at riddies to finish off the AA, and job well done. Ember Spirit, a little low on resources now. No remnants remaining, so that's going to be the call to end things for Navi in this fight.
Yeah, they have Arena, they can catch Xayah.
Oh, they can.
Gonna use it.
There's the spear and the blast off. Tons of magical damage to finish him off, and Triple S, a well worth double kill.
Courier flies and reveals positioning as PMA. Gonna get caught out potentially, but no, he's gonna walk away. Just stun. No spear onto the high ground for him.
Niku and Xayah, that's the gap closing heroes most importantly. And
watch that AA ulti. It's gonna follow quickly on the initiation.
Minute 14, I mean the Wisdom Shrine's a good target. The massive target here, just to chuck an Ice Blast in. There's an Arena there as Niku gets tagged up by a few spells, but with the damage out of Navi, they've blown up 1, 2, and 3 in a row. Paravision getting blasted here as riddies will be the sacrifice as Satanic finally shows up.
Xayah is happy to clear it. He has the Tranquil Boots, so if you do it correctly, you can actually take very little damage or even no damage if you perfectly walk out.
He's gonna get blasted on by 9 class. Can he get this kill? He can!
He didn't expect the techies to still be there. A little bit too greedy with clearing the mines.
Well, they want to come and get some revenge. The little goblin scarecrow was watching it all happening. Xayah's thought, hey, just a cute little goblin, what could possibly happen? He doesn't even have any good items. 9 class will die in the end.
Yeah, but he gets paid for all his hard work with the mines. On mid lane, though, they're jumping.
The Arena on the Centaur. Satanic coming in with a Tinker alongside. PMA dropping quickly there as they flurry him down.
A quick takedown, and with the siege creep as well as the Rust Awards.
Feels like he's got the damage output now if they do want to meet this fight, because important timing. 18 minutes in, we're already looking at Torment, Roshan, the rune spawning as well. It's a regen for Satanic, so not a massive deal.
Yeah, but he popped the ulti. That's already one bit of resource spent.
Is good. And it does clip to Carlos. Not quite on 9 class, but this will give the opening for Niku and Xayah to get there. Arena's there with a blast off on 2, and they finished off Niku. Satanic comes in with the damage. Curious snipe from Zayats on the back end of the fight. It's going to leave him open to the roll block from Triple S and a double kill for MOUZ.
That was the value of techies right there. They overcommitted chasing into a techies. It's the oldest rule of any pub, Gareth. Don't chase the techies. They went into too many mines. You have to be wary about the bursts. There's definitely a lot of damage potential in both teams.
Yeah, that vortex with Razer and Ember is huge.
Yes.
It's a good read though. Look at Satanic again hit by the Ice Blast. Niku and PMA close in on him quickly. How did they see him?
The ward saw him earlier. They knew that he was going over there.
Ah.
Yeah.
A couple hundred gold away from it. And
Satanic getting targeted up top. He has the Manta style to dispel.
Stampede forward and the static link going though. He might still be in trouble. He's got the juice, dodges the spear with the BKB. He'll grapple to the high ground and Echo Slash gets distance. Ice Blast barely misses. And a blast off in from 9 class will hold them back.
Oh no,
Roll in from Zayats, the bombs. The
Oh no.
Oh, he's dead when he lands, isn't he? No, the spear sends him out. Triple S will still get the kill. A little messy and sloppy, but now got the juice with no BKB, sprinting forward to deal with no one, draining some damage, but this is real rough fighting into this area where Triple S has an arena. Double spear into no one's damage. Niku has arrived, but the Razer has fallen. Centaur disengaging, and Ember Spirit realizing he is all alone. No backup to help him, and Paravision have held this high ground.
TP in front.
Oh, no one, you're right. Does get the TP in front, but the Remnant's there to safety from Niku. He's fine with the last one he had in his pocket.
Oh, this is feeling pretty rough, man, going in like this.
It's not atrociously slow, but it's not quick by any means.
It's more that it's spotted, and you're all very vulnerable.
And the smoke from Paravision. They know exactly what's going on here.
Are they in time, though? They're a bit slow. Roche is falling.
Zayats on the high ground with Riddies at the back. They're trying to give info to Navi here as Ducalis blinks in. The little Goblin Scarecrow in the back as the snipe on the AA is there. A buyback from Riddies and got the juice moving forward. Sees Ducalis, an opening for them.
Roshan
blow up
is
the Shadow Shaman. Niku gets the kill while Triple S, he's on the run back. 9 class snatches the Aegis as Roshan dies. The MOUZ arena's defensively with a nice 2-man spear, but a BKB and a TP in from Tinker, giving protection to Triple S, and Satanic is in on Zayat. A few swipes of the Katana takes the Earth Spirit out of the game, and got the juice with no BKB or Manta style could be overexposed. Tinker and Kez. Gap closing pretty quickly, but they don't have the info to go deeper.
Massive move there by them. The long wraparound, we get a pause. Wow, okay, so unfortunately some packet loss going on.
It's just, you can't walk past this like demilitarized zone that's set up by Paravision.
Yeah, there's literally a wall.
For the DMC, there's wire fences, barbed wire, there's mines, all sorts of business here.
Oh.
Hello, there's a jump on this Razer with the arena, but the spear misses. The Ice Blast comes in, but got the juice drop low. Got the BKB off and turns to life steal back up. Razer still going to finish off the MOUZ, and Niku picks up a double kill. Got the juice will still die though to Satanic. The Kez goes wild, but he's blown up by PMA. No one, last man standing here in the fight, getting double-edged and whacked around as Zayats misses the roll, but Riddies and the Ember remnanting over the top gives Niku a triple kill and the vision on Triple S to get the Yules into the sky. The mines can't protect you here. You're out in no man's land, and Navi have got their men. 5 in a row, plus the one of the MOUZ. Make it 6. Paravision want to try and break out of the rut that they found themselves back in again. The ups and downs of this game.
They spot the Ember. They see him. They could jump him. Hex.
There's the Hex. He has BKB, but he's not going to get off in time. They make the jump and take him out quickly.
That is why Hex is one of the strongest things at this stage in the game. 40 to 60 to 220 minutes. Hex is king. It's such a good thing to have. Yeah, that's very true. He is, however, finishing up a Hex now. So he has Blink Hex on Riddies, and he has Shard. So he can Blink Hex someone, then follow up with the Cold Feet and the Hex, like, or with the ulti and the Cold Feet. He's going to hold someone in place for a long time.
Solo kill someone.
Yeah, nearly.
Zayat's having a go at 9 classes techies. Trying to plant mines on our side of the map. That's not allowed. No one has to BKB and try and warp himself out of danger. In comes Kez though, looking to make a fight out of this one, getting blown up by Navi. 3 in a row, Tinker evacuated, but that's left Kez all alone in some serious danger. High and dry, the tide can't save him. Satanic and no one trying to play continually on this Razer, but the Ember Spirit's going to come back in and they've gripped the Razer out of danger. Satanic can't stick to his man. He's being whacked around by Zayats and PMA. Niku will come to finish off the job.
Man, he fought valiantly, but he could not take down that many heroes. Beautiful save there onto the Razer.
Yeah, even that's like unsettling the Tinker, and these thoughts continue through the game where you're thinking, Niku's got my number a little bit here.
Yeah, you do. You know, you gotta play like a shark, right? That's the quote. You have to be with aggressive intent. Kess walks high ground.
Oh, danger, danger. Drifts off to the left-hand side, but the damage is substantial. Blown up inside that offensive arena, while Navi will surround no one, force him back. Satanic does buy back, as they'll grip the Razer out of danger a little bit, but Kez's damage just destroys him. The buyback works out for Paravision, looking at the Razer kill into an AA takedown too.
They're dipping out. Yeah, they're just leaving. Razer, unfortunately, is a mantra in Dota. You should listen to these words, AA.
Smoke's going to break on PMA, who's well positioned here. The jump straight in from Triple S and Ducalis, but the grip back to high ground. Got the juice in the arena.
Oh my God.
The damage flurries out of Satanic far too quickly for Navi to respond properly. While Nightclass is deep in the back lines, Niku tries to play the front. Onto the Tinker, dealing with Triple S, but Navi without the Razer's firepower. They've got to dip back to the high ground. Well, Tinker has spent his money. Scythe device for no one. So another great way to catch on to someone and maybe kill them. As Navi come to clear out the mines, no one steps up, scythes up Zayat, gets caught, stunned, ice blasted, refresh from Riddies with a spear pins
Wind
him.
Waker.
The Wind Waker now saves the Tinker to allow the BKB and maybe a TP home, but no one's going to keep on fighting, jumping around and then dying. Ducalis is in with the BKB of his own, Satanic looking for the damage onto PMA, a lot of burst. PMA with a stamping cart, not going to get out of there safely though. As no one brought back and comes back into the fight, Satanic is still slicing around, the pirouette to do the damage out, but he's been pushed off to the right-hand side, and Niku with got the juice. They've killed them off. They've still got buybacks here though, Paravision, and they're playing into this second life of the Razer. Niku, he's still got some to play with though, has got the juice, that damage too much. No one to save him means he dies, and the Ember gets pushed into the mines.
Holy, what a fight! That was the craziest fight we've seen so far at this.
How many buybacks was that?
That was 4 buybacks, I think.
Oh my God,
all
17,000 damage. Some people dream of doing that
They
in
used 5.
an entire game.
Yeah, he got there without revealing himself because he rolled off the map and then it puts you over here.
Oh, it clips you.
So yeah, it clips you back in. And he kicks someone out. Oh, the Mars.
Oh, the Mars. He turned him into a stone. A statue gets kicked all the way back in. Triple S will still get the BKB arena out while Zayat's on the gate, trapped to the left-hand side. Got the juice, goes diving for the Tinker now. Mars in trouble though, getting blown up. Will refresh, and Eon's back up, and the Tinker protected by the arena somewhat. Remnants deep from Niku's Ember hunting, but Satanic's picked up a double kill on the other side. Tinker dies, buys back immediately. Razer's falling. Satanic inside the Serpent Balls both die at the same time. Aegis claimed up. The Satanic Kez will buy back. In the base, the Barracks will fall while Navi return again with Got the Juice going ham. The Satanic, the triple kill, the big Kez with a rapier in his hands forces Navi to buy back on this Ember Spirit. Hexed up as the Ice Blast flies. Tinker's in trouble, but so's Niku. Nightclass and Triple S pairing up with Satanic to get ultra kill. Niku's out. No buyback for him. And Paravision have defended their base, got some massive kills. Navi thought they could end the game, but it wasn't to be.
Oh my God, look at the buyback line on the left. There's just everybody popping it. 2 diebacks on Navi. This is devastating for them. And finally, Paravision, this is their time to strike. Kess is queuing up the Satanic now, realizing he needs his namesake item as the rapier is in his hands.
You got another item? You can't fit anymore. Got the Juice has returned to the battlefield though. No one inside the Cyclone comes down, a bit of a third with the Ice Blast landing, but he's got to jump away. As Got the Juice is struggling to stick on a target, being chain disabled by the Shadow Shaman. He's dead and has to buy back. Navi now in a 3v5.
Buybacks being spent, but they have time now to regroup on the side of Paravision.
The wraparound from Got the Juice, PMA and Riddies, they know they've got to make a move and do something before their throne falls.
They're gonna go.
They're Triple S revealed. They've got the jump in. PMA 2 and stun. Eon does, but Triple S gets some distance now as he drifts away to safety. But the damage, we've got the juice. He annihilates them. Ice Blast forward to Cars in trouble now as well. He's in the card. Now the parrying of Satanic. The Kez, he's too strong. Oh, he's annihilated them now. And Navi, surely no chance anymore. A double kill for Satanic. 5 dead on Navi. Paravision with Kez and Tinker alive.
Holy, they have done it. They're respawning though, he can't keep pushing!
There's a 2v1!
Yeah.
There's a rapier on the floor!
The Spirit Brothers are back!
There's a courier coming over and saying hello!
The courier can't take the rapier, it flies back to base, tucks his wings and says, okay, whatever, I can't take it.
There's a Manta spawn on the floor!
Double rapier on the cast, screw the Manta! The brothers, all they have to defend the throne now, 2v2. But it's Tinker and Kess, the two strongest heroes together.
Earth, Wind, and Fire, heed my call. Ember and Earth Spirit will do it all if they can. Tinker and Kess dealing with the throne. The double rapier damage too much to handle. Paravision do it. 71 minutes of gameplay. Navi thought they had avenues to success, but the techies Tinker shut it down for Kess.
17,000 damage in one fight, then you have no one, of course. Like, he only died 4 times in this game on the Tinker, but there's multiple moments for that entire game where you see Niku nearly hit a slight change on him, or Zayt's nearly hits a roll on him, and maybe he could die. Like, the entire game felt like Navi was... I am going to double check, but I'm pretty confident, based on the old Dota buffs. Sorry if you're wrong, Dota buff. First time for 9 class.
Looking for the couriers, being a nuisance.
He thinks he's a Slark, does he?
Yeah, because the Sven has a gloves and tango, but it's still in base. His courier's not even sending it out yet. Just hard to get his resources delivered.
Some little froggies there, and a move from Ducalis gets them on top of Got the Juice. An unexpected move. The panel had talked about this potential for rotations and tri-lanes, potentially for the Earth Spirit to move into the Disruptor Klink's lane, but instead it's the other way around. The Largo, as this kind of greedy, non-laning hero who wants to farm towards Aghanim Scepter, having a good start like this is vitally important for Triple S.
Yeah, it really is. I mean,
Well, Niku, he's blinked in aggressively here behind tower, and he's met his match in Ducalis and no one. Blink in 3 seconds with Fairy Fire 1, but that's not going to be enough to keep you topped up. In comes the cavalry from 9 class.
Yeah, we saw this in the previous game as well, that Niku has no fear. He will try and make moves. Both the carries farming up a Storm as well as 59 CS on the Klinks, 55 on the Sven. They're angling to try and set up down bottom.
Now the Treant has come down here, binding up the Earth Spirit, but the kick away, Got the Juice, can't quite stick on his man, but that will allow Riddies to come in from the left-hand side instead.
Yeah, get the kill, very nice. As the Void Spirit and Disruptor group up to have the Disruptor ulti. This could be enough for them to take down the Queen of Pain if she blinks left here.
Straight into the middle of both of them. Static Storm is there, Ether Remnant to drag her in. A well-executed move by Paravision. It's going to send the alarms blaring as a TP out from Sven, turns with the Ice Blast from the AA to deal with Satanic, who came in to fight. He's going to get blown up, but now it's wide open for no one to give chase onto Sven. Spirit Vessel charge on him. No way of escaping the harrying effects of this Earth Spirit and Largo.
Centaur ulti there coming in, trying to help them out, but sadly Sven still gonna go down. It did save the AA's life, got him to safety at least. Yeah, he just has to stay patient, Triple S. He knows the playstyle. I feel like it took a little while before people really settled into how to play Largo. Speaking of, he's probably gonna get jumped here by literally everyone.
He's diving with tier 1.
Dear God.
Satanix looking for the central top, but Triple S is obliterated bottom. There's a Sven God Strength while top lane. They do get onto PMA with a Stampede already being spent aggressively. 9 class and Satanic make short work of the Centaur.
Yeah, and they have the Desolator on Klinks as well, and they're on the tower, so could equalize a bit as the tower bottom is falling to Sven really rapidly. Klinks could try and do the same up top.
He's put a little bit of fear there in the step of Paravision. Right next to a sentry ward, but he kept tight to the tree line. He's going to see Triple S
Largo
start things off with an overgrowth into the Ice Blast, and Largo is getting annihilated, but the Sven, he disappeared to Satanic. Your carry's gone, sure you killed the frog, but what next? Niku's going to have to blink away. The Magnetize ticking over. TP out from the Ancient Apparition. So it looks like offlaner for carry, while Nico
the stun
is going to get caught. Try to TP out of that enemy base, and he gets slapped by 9 class and no one. Another blink a little bit deeper, but you're still going to suffer.
That was some quick reaction there by Paravision. They get jumped on Largo, which could be devastating to the fight, but they were immediate with unloading the damage onto the Sven as he exposed himself in a bad spot. They're trying to find him, but they can't see him. They don't know where he is. It's easy for us. We see the Treants, but this team, Paravision, they're just walking blindly.
Well, Sven's jumped in with the Ice Blast flying over the top, but they've got the Juice has to get stampeded and BKB, but he's still dying to the Klinks damage. The physical burst comes through, and Navi overplaying their hand. That's right outside the Roche pit too.
These aggressive jumps for Sven, and this time he definitely didn't have Warcry. He just melts, man. He has so little armor. 9 armor with Klinks having Desolator, removing 6 of it immediately. Yeah, the lick removed the armor, and as you can see, the Warcry was on cooldown, so yeah, that was just insane. But back
now,
alive.
though, they're onto the Clinks. Satanic with Aegis, first life gone. Backup arriving quickly now. No one's here to help out as he'll respawn in, but the Sonic Wave pushed back. Down goes Earth Spirit, and the God-Strike BKB Sven slaps into Clinks as Navi secure a team fight victory. Some pretty big difference makers as well. The BKBs on Navi, we've obviously seen got the juices.
Oh, this could be disaster.
Now with the Queen of Pains, they're able to play aggressively. The double move away, the drifting Clink gets out of danger. Triple S strumming away on his banjo has forced to disengage from Navi with a Stampede out. They've spent their spells and the chase is on. This is where Paravision flourish. They can chase with a roll back in. They've got glimpse and catch galore to drag them back in. No one zaps over the top of PMA. The TP out from Riddies should complete, but they've found the Centaur at least.
So all in all, they get one kill. Trient has hidden in a nice little grove. Yeah.
Knowing that Paravision rely on Earth Spirit Disruptor, they are all of the team fight and lockdown that Paravision have. They've got very few stuns and control, so Queen of Pain's BKB is incredibly... Where did he go? When Largo stepped up here, they want to bite this one off. They got the juices being evaporated. Ice Blast on the Satanic though. He's going to be in trouble as well. Back up from Riddies to finish him off. Carry for carry as PMA dragged back into the midst of battle. Satanic picks up the double, but Niku's here to clean up. Another touch on the Disruptor will finish the job. Zayat's looking at Triple S as well. And Niku running out of gas somewhat. Always blinked into the skeletons. Oh, Niku, no! The Army of Darkness nearly takes him down. No one might find him as well as he does kill off Riddies.
That was the worst occasion you could blink right there. Forgot about the Skellies still being around, doing some nice stuff there. Exactly.
All the way back you go.
There's the value of that gem on Void Spirit as well, clearing out these trees.
I don't know, Lassie
There's the jump.
S's in her name. There's a jump straight onto the Earth Spirit. Night Class disappears. Centaur and Sven make short work of him. Clink's dishing some good damage back into the Centaur, and that glimpse should be well timed after BKB to bring PMA in the midst of the skeletal army. Ice Blast flew across somewhere, but Triple S is still going with Satanic by his side. They've got the juice to reset and back up, while Niku
on the Queen.
Got no BKB on Queen, but the damage from Sven is good. Satanic's blown up, and Triple S, even at the Eon Disc, is being dealt some serious damage. Cold Feet snaps, but Niku's finished off by no one. Zayat's on the run for this Void Spirit now, while Got the Juice sticks on his man, but the Frog keeps going.
The Frog?
The Frog is
He's
still alive somehow. Bypasses the Ice Blast, gets away from Sven, and a 5-man wipe for Paravision.
Oh my god, if you do not finish off that Frog, he keeps playing that damn loot or whatever it is.
Yeah, and a kind of whiffed Ice Blast from Riddies, right? The expectation there is going to land it on a core hero.
Yeah, I think Largo has to die with Ice Blast. That's basically it. Back in life, we have a fight brewing.
Oh, they've jumped in, have they? PMA and Niku. Looks like they're going to try and deal with that Void Spirit, as no one goes very deep and gets blasted by the Sonic Wave. His kill spree's gone. Massive money into the pockets of Niku, while 9 Class trying to roll away back up to the high ground and TP home, but Niku opens up. While PMA's being annihilated by the skeletons, he's got just enough in the tank to get over the bridge, but he's glimpsed back in.
Running away, tucking and resetting.
This Largo is so incredibly tanky, you can just walk into any area of the map. Really imposing force.
I mean, he's got 4,000 HP and 40 armor.
Plus. Plus.
Yeah.
Hello, who's that? Well, it was the Sven a moment ago. Disappears.
Whew. Yeah, that's the sneakiness. Satanic scouted him out. They jump together. Nice little AE ulti, but not really gonna do much than bother him. If he wasn't hard to kill already with the BKB and Aeon Disc, now a Lincoln's on top of that. I mean, what do you do as Sven?
No, look at no one just go in for it. You're gonna try and defend your base, are you? I think not. Void Spirit dives in deep. Triple S picks up the kill. Lane of Barracks gone. They can't go immediately for a second one, but there's tier 2, since there are tier 2 still standing, but they're just going to traverse up the top to deal with it.
Trient was super nice for the Vision early, but I really haven't felt his impact other than the shard and the Vision he provided early game. But once the gem came out, I feel like this hero has been neutered by the existence of Largo.
And look at no one. He sees a target, he goes on it, and he kills it.
Yeah.
Both supports drop quickly. Well, got the juice. He's out in the open here. Finds an opening on Ducalis. Needs a couple more clicks to finish the job.
He's so fast.
To steal this as well. In the river, Ducalis doesn't quite get away. The stun on the Sven from the Crocus, though. 9 Class clears out. Got the juice while Niku has to blink back away from this dangerous position. While
Clinks is just pushing.
Killing throne, is he? Killing tier 4s? Satanic is just going for it. diving in basically into the fountain. No one clears out Riddies yet again, while the double catapult clinks combo are looking at tier 4 towers.
They're on PMA, they're calling to go on the Centaur as well. I think they can bring him down here.
Navi are just being ripped apart. The thread has been pulled out of the sweater of theirs and it's absolutely been ribboned. Nico, he's got an opening on 9 class to only Sonic Wave down the Earth Spirit. Into the cart, PMA stomping back on the Frog and the Void Spirit, but now he's very low, BKB expiring, no one dives in with a Shiver's Guard to simulate, doesn't finish the job, but the Clinks is still going on tier 4s.
Mana resource looking so low for the team right now though. No mana on Largo, no mana on Static.
To the fire and the flames being played by Triple S. Guitar Hero galore.
Yeah, big
Niku,
Lotus.
PMA, they're on the Clinks, but the lick back, the displacement keeps Satanic safe. Not enough damage from Navi without their Sven to deal with the cause of Paravision.
Fighting the skeletons, that's the best they can do right now, but the buildings are falling.
PMA's trying to kill Skellies with a stolen Dire Creep, but he can't do it. But now the throne's exposed, another Blink Stomp, Niku's in, but the turnaround
Nice
from no one.
silence.
Nice stance from the Aghanim Scepter, Satanic. He's down the first time, but Niku had to spend almost everything to deal with him. No one, overgrowth and jumped by Zayat. Ice Blast in, PMA moves forward. No one, he's gonna get away from danger, and Navi bleeding out.
The impact of this Largo man over time is insane. The Agnes is popping off. Clinks still going. New A ulti flies in.
There we go, right
Sven is
onto the
respawning.
Clinks. And it looks like the throne for now is safe. The lick back from Triple S gets Satanic some distance, but got the juice. Oh, the Hurricane Pike pushes him back. Satanic has the gap. And no one with Triple S with Earth Spirit rolling in to cast Static Storm. Gets capped by the Sven. Got the juice though, is overexposed. Out in the open, and GG called. Paravision take it 2-0.
That was really impressive. Like we said in the draft, I actually think Paravision's draft was harder to play, and they made it work, not just a little bit, they made it work beautifully. They actually just had really good reads on the map, played into no one a lot, who played stellar from the start to finish.
I think if you look at the draft on the left, it's easier to execute, right? And the Sven is key to it.
Absolutely.
And just never got in the game.
Yeah, because I think they did do like a lot of good things, but they were major mistakes that T pointed out, and